Well, after 7 years since my last Land Rover, I've gone and bought another one. I got it last week. I found it on a well-known social media site that has Marketplace on it. Even though I'm not a big fan of that social media site, but hey ho. Makes a change from buying vehicles off eBay in the past. It was thrown in amongst a load of discoveries for some reason, even though I'd put in the search pane discovery, and there was a few Range Rovers amongst it as well. So anyway, this caught my eye, and when I looked at the photos, I was impressed with what I seen. I thought I'll have to go and have a look at that in the flesh. So I did. I think it was the day after. So I was impressed with what I seen. So I left him a deposit and went back just under a week later to pick it up. It's the SE spec. I mean, he was an enthusiast who I bought it off. He put all sorts of bits and bobs on it, as you can see: roof rack, snorkel, light guards, modular wheels. The only downside to it is, and it is the only downside in my opinion, not everybody's cup of tea, they're not mine, is these. It's got mud terrain rubber on it all around, even on the spare, and they are noisy as buggery at speed. But there you go, what can you do? And it had this yellow wrap was on the headlamps as well. I mean, obviously I haven't taken it off the spotlights yet, the foggies, but it was a right bastard of a job getting it off these. Obviously the lamp guard has to come off and whatnot, but yeah, took me nearly an hour to get that off, or one side anyway. So obviously the old TD4, it's got a custom exhaust on it as well, welded and fabricated I believe, straight through, no middle silencer, sounds nice. Obviously with the only downside, like I said, the tyres and the drown the radio out as well when I got that on. Obviously blue, don't know what specific name it's got, dark blue, light blue, I don't know, I'll find out when I get the logbook back. But yeah, very nice. Well, I'll try and show you under the bonnet. That's the inside. I've just finished using a Volvo XC70 after 6 years. I've still got it. I have to put the effort in to flog it. There we go. One TD4 engine. Oh yeah, the other downside to this was I didn't get any paperwork with it. I've got no service history or previous MOTs, but he was adamant it's been pampered. And believe it or not, it's only ever failed its MOT once, and it was not drastic, but I think one of its headlamps was too low or something to do with one at lights. But anyhow, it's had wheel arch extensions as well all around. It's, you know, for what it's done peanuts for miles. Well, where's mileage? 50,000 miles. Yeah, 50,000 miles it's done. I've only done 134 in it. So yeah, I mean, I thought a Freelander would be the last Land Rover that I'd ever buy, you know, because they often get overlooked. I mean, in the early days they were dubbed as not proper Land Rovers, and they probably still are to this day, but hey ho, I've been proved wrong, because I can't afford a 90R 110, and I couldn't find a Discovery for the right price that I was looking for, so I ended up with this, and I'm not complaining, well, apart from the tyres, but it'll do the job. Like I say, you hardly ever see these modified like this, hardly ever. But yeah, new toy to play with. I'm going to bung a few more bits and bobs on it, but most of the donkey work, as I call it's been done. I've never had a Land Rover that's been modified as much as this. Snorkel, roof rack, light guards, not so much bothered about the wheels, but the Land Rovers I've had in the past, mostly Discoveries. I've had 290s as well, but I never got around to modifying them like this. Has been no tow bar on it yet. That's to come. Yeah. New lean mean balloon machine.